G'day peeps and welcome back. Tonight we're down at Kapunda again to visit the museum, but also we're visiting a very interesting place which is next door called Bagot's Fortune. So we're going to be doing a little bit of an investigation in there, plus what we'll do later on is we'll go back into the museum and do a couple of Estes sessions and see how we go with there. Thanks for joining us. Place right next to the museum called Bagot's Fortune. Just going to go inside and look and see what's in here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're here in the basement of the Bagot Centre.
Is there anybody in here?
Pretty dark in here at the moment.
It is. But you can see with that anyway, can't you?
Yeah, we've got a half-assembled REM pod and a K2 meter on the chair there.
Yeah, I forgot my antenna, so the REM pod will still work. You just have to touch this bit here. Turn all these on.
Excuse my coughing, it's a bit dusty in here.
Oh, K2 meter just went off.
Yeah, the other one went off as well just a minute ago.
Is there anybody in here with us?
Chris is just putting on one of the apps. I'm not sure what she's doing, which one she's putting on.
I'll put Spirit Talker on.
So if there are any spirits here who'd like to contact us and talk with us tonight while we're here, please feel free. Speak if you can. Touch any of the devices that are here. They won't hurt you. They're just toys basically. So if you just want to touch one of the toys and let them go off. I think that K2 meter on the floor is just going
just went
off.
There. Yep, it is.
Again. Thank you very much. There's a little plastic ball right next to it. Little plastic ball right next to it. If you want to just give that a push, that'll make it light up with the red and blue colours. So
I'm going to use my other phone and put necrometer on.
Oh, it's going right up to the red now.
You need to be alone. You don't like us in here.
Oh, we're sorry to disturb you. If you want us to leave, just push one of these devices off the chair.
And this one said we're settled here. We settled here.
Just push one of the devices over or move something here and we'll definitely leave for you and leave you alone.
Are you from the 1930s? Oh, again.
I'm going to leave.
You're going to leave?
Why are you going to leave? We don't mean you any disrespect. We just want to hear your story. You don't have to be scared of us. Would you like to speak with us? He said you need to be alone. Who needs to be alone, me or Dino? Incorrect. Garage. Yes. This used to be a garage. What did this used to be?
Is that your friend moving around?
I think that might be Suzanne moving up there, yeah.
Well, both of the K2s are going off now. That's great. If you want to touch those things, they're quite harmless. They just light up and make different coloured lights, so they don't hurt you. They just let us know that you're here, which is good. That's what we want. Got the noise of something banging in the background, but that's a prop from the Bagot's
Why do we have to
display.
Run? Can you touch one of the balls for it? Oh, thank you.
Somebody upstairs walking around. That's Suzanne, I think, so we can debunk that.
Oh.
Thanks for that. That's great.
REM pod just went off.
Are you able to give us a name?
You can talk with us through these devices in my hands.
Give us a name so we know who we're talking to. We just want to have the respect and talk with you and give you your name, so we're not just talking to...
Your remains? Where are your remains? Are you able to communicate with us? Yeah, but if you touch the metal thing on that in that red thing, that'll make all pretty lights go off. There's something there.
Yep.
Why are we in trouble?
Yeah, the K2's definitely going off.
Yeah. Come back. And the REM pod's going off as well.
So we still haven't got a name from you. You're not really willing to give us your name? We just want to have the respect to call you by your name. First name.
You're the landowner.
First name or last name, any name will do. Thanks for touching the devices, that's very good.
We'll just do this. We'll do this for a little bit longer and then we'll leave you alone.
But if you want us to leave, push one of the devices off the chair. That would be good. We'll definitely leave then for you.
No, push one of the... No, don't push any of the device off the chair because it'll break it. Maybe push one of the balls. I think Suzanne just turned the sound off.
Looks like they're touching the REM pod still, so that's great. How about if you give us your name, then we'll leave.
Shackley.
Prostitute.
Oh.
Okay.
You were a prostitute.
And your name was Shackley. Was that obviously your surname? Thanks very much for that. That's great. We asked and you provided. We will leave in a second. We just want to ask a couple more questions and then we'll go.
Chase.
Chase, that's another name. I might actually turn Spirit Talker on and put Necrophonic on, and then we'll...
Look back.
Look back? What are we looking back at?
Climb.
So this is what we're looking at.
Climb.
There's
We have to climb the steps when we get out.
Guide.
a little display there. That's just me walking around the K2 going off again. So all the devices, well, most of the devices are going off.
Where's your shadow?
I will be here.
If it's easy for you to talk through this one, you can talk through this one. What's your name? Ria.
Sister.
K2 is still going.
Can you touch one of the balls for us?
It's pretty hard to breathe in here. It's very dusty.
Oh, yeah.
I'm starting to find it hard to breathe.
Stop now.
Okay, we're stopping now. Thank
That
you.
sounds like a good idea because
Yeah.
it's very dusty in here. So thanks for that.
Thank you.
We'll finish up now. Thank you very much for communicating. That's really good.
If you want to come
I really
upstairs, we're
appreciate
going to do something upstairs. If you want to come and join us up there.
Okay, I'm just going to cut this off.
Cat ball. I don't know if that's still going off. Did that turn off at all?
I don't know. You've been standing in front of it.
Sorry.
Okay, so we've got some
The
music,
K2 meter's going.
music across the road. If that's picking up through the microphones, if you hear any music, that's the pub across the road. So is there anyone here in this room who would like to speak to us? Or interact with us in any way? We've put some devices around the room. If you'd like, you can touch those. They won't hurt you. If you followed us up from the basement, then you'll know that these devices won't hurt you. They just flash coloured lights. They don't elect.
What's wet?
There's Chris is there.
I don't think Suzanne wants to be on film either.
That's okay. Oh,
Oh, wow.
thank you very much for that. That's great. Big spikes is going all the way
Wow.
to the red.
Oh, so and the other one's going too. So we heard that you... Oh, there was a noise too.
Just might go in there.
I'm wondering if I should put one of the balls up there. Might change that.
They're all going off now.
And I'm going to put this up there.
There we go. So we've put all the little devices, the little toys in one place for you now. So as you can see, that little plastic ball flashes red and blue. So if you want to move that or just touch it, that will start flashing different colours, red and blue. Thanks very much for touching the other devices.
There's a device on the table there. You can speak through that. Do you like being here?
Can you give us your name? We got the name Shackley.
Was that you that come down into the basement with us?
I need more energy.
You can use some of my energy if you like.
Or you can touch some of the electrical devices. They will give you some energy. But thank you very much for trying though. We really appreciate that. Do you like the music coming
metre.
across the road? Are you used to that music, or you like something a little bit more traditional?
You can use some of the energies in the batteries if you like, or some of my energy. Or use the energy from the moon. Oh, K2 metre. Can you touch one of the balls for us, please?
Just try and move them if you can.
The number 1.
The number 1.
Yep, you can touch that one or the other one. Try and give us your name if you can. If you can verify the name Shackley, that would be great.
Is your name Shackley?
Maybe,
I'm going to put Spirit Talker on this one.
maybe give us your first name. Okay, 2 going. Can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up?
Roy.
Roy.
Roy. So is it Roy Shackley? Can you give us? Can you confirm? Can you confirm that the names Roy and Shackley are connected?
And he killed.
So did Roy kill Shackley? Or
No,
did Roy
he killed
kill somebody?
himself.
What's
Why
Roy?
did you kill yourself?
What's your connection to this room, Roy?
Was this your office? It's a bit of noise pollution, so we're not going to be able to...
What's your name?
My name is Chris, and this is Dino, and you probably know Susan. Is your name Roy?
One man here.
One man here.
That's
yes, there is
correct.
one man here.
That's very correct. 1 man, 2 ladies.
I'm attached.
You attached to this room?
Well, that's really good. You're really giving us some great communication if it's Roy we're talking to. Thanks very much for that.
Is there something in this room you're attached to?
REM pod.
Or is it just the building?
Demonic presence.
Listen.
Oh, that's not very positive sounding.
We're listening. What have you got to say? Oh, Kate, the REM pod's going off.
Yep.
I forgot my antenna for that, so it's fine. Still working though. It's just...
Are you happy for us to be in this room talking to you?
Oh.
Thanks for setting those devices
Oh.
off. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, take some energy from those devices if you like, if you need more energy.
Can you let it go now, please? Can you let it go now, please? Stop touching it. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anything else you can do for us? Can you knock on the wall or make a knocking sound for us or making some noise?
Oh, is that one down there going off?
Maybe tap on the wall or tap on one of the boxes here.
Can you knock like this? And put Nick. Oh, again, look at that. Wow.
True.
This is Chris starting up the necrophonic.
Wow.
So Roy, are you still here talking to us? You still talking with us, Roy? Or the person named Shackley? Are you here with us?
That was a yes.
So if you're here with us, Roy or Shackley, can you touch that big red round box at the back of the box there that it's sitting on? Just touch that. or that clear plastic ball that's sitting next to it. If you could move that, that would be very, very good. We'd be very happy with that.
Oh, that wasn't a very nice word. Ugh.
Suicide.
Oh.
Wasn't that one of them committed suicide in here? Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for that.
Whoa.
Hey,
Wow. That's actually going right to the red. I'm getting chills.
I've got a bit of noise pollution outside.
Whoa. Do you not like us being here? Are we upsetting you?
So that K2 is strobing right up to the red. So
Whoa,
are you
both
here
of
with
them
us?
went then.
Are you here with us, Shackley? The person who was with us down in the basement, are you here with us? Beer? So you like having a beer, did you? Do you like having a beer or two?
1910.
1910s.
So you're around in the 1910s? Is that correct?
Whoa.
Probably.
Probably. That's good. So you're not quite sure when you were around. 1910s is pretty close, you reckon?
Are
Or
we
you hear-
Sorry.
You go ahead.
Are we talking to a male or a female? Male.
Male. Is that Roy we're talking to still?
Probably. Roy. Again, that come through
It's the
here.
REM pod. So,
I'm getting full on. I've got
Roy, is your last
goosebumps.
name Shackley? Is your last name Shackley, Roy?
Look at the hair on my arms.
I got the chicken.
I got the chicken. Oh my
Can't
God.
really see it, it's not focusing. Just hold it still.
Look at it. It's like right up.
Sorry,
Wow.
it wasn't focusing, but... So, Roy,
Mirror. There's no mirrors in here.
do you like us being here, Roy?
Wow.
Would you like us to leave, Roy? If you'd like us to leave, just push one of those little balls off the box
No,
there.
don't scratch us.
No, we don't want to be touched or scratched.
Whoa.
You could just move some of the equipment. There's one on the floor you could move if you like. Just give it a kick if you like.
Wow.
It is getting quite warm in here too. Might be because we're all sort of crowded together, but...
Whoa. Freaking hell.
Well, that's pretty much the most I've seen that K2 meter go off.
Yeah.
It's basically literally redlining. So thanks for that.
Jeez.
And that's backed up by the fact that Chris had goosebumps
Yes, and
earlier.
I've still got them.
So there's a bit of...
Oh, no, not as much, but my hairs are still turning up a little bit. Can you see the hairs?
Can now, it's going to keep it still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sweating as well, so I'm not cold.
So if there's anything else you'd like to tell us?
The other one went off as well.
Are there any other spirits beside Roy and Shackley here?
I got a feeling because I gave it permission to take some of my energy, that's why I'm feeling so hot and sweaty now.
No.
Oh, so should have brought the headphones over and did a Esther session here. Next time we'll do that.
Okay, well, we're going to go now. So are you happy for us to leave?
Set the K2 meter off again to the red if you want us to leave. Teresa.
Teresa. Is that the name of the person who was in the basement with us? If it is, just touch the big red box at the back there with the red light on it.
Do you live here? Yep, Dino's a musician. I just said musician.
That's correct. There's musicians across the road, or there's people playing music.
Yes, there's people playing. Oh, I think there's a band over there actually. Whoa.
Do you like the band? Do you like the music from over there? Or is it a bit loud for you?
Spare. Wow. Are you able to set the ball off for us, please? Touch that round ball there. That'll make some pretty lights.
Is it turned on?
I'm pretty sure it is.
I'm just going to move it just to show you what it does. There it is.
See the lights? Aren't they pretty cool?
So when that stops flashing, if you want to move it for me, it'll do the same thing.
Novices.
Novices.
So you've had some professionals come in here, have you? Or you
There's
or
no
the
such thing as
spirits,
a professional paranormal investigator.
or the spirits here are novices. Not quite sure what to do.
All right, we're going to finish up now. Is there anything... Oh, wow. We're happy about that. Is there anything you'd like to say to us before we leave? Oh, okay, thank you. Can you let it go, please? Stop touching it now, please. Stop. Thank you.
All right, we'll go now because
Okay.
you've done a very good job and we don't want to waste too much of your energy. So thank you very much.
And we'll see you again next time. Thank you for coming.
Okay, so this is the Esther session with Chris in the dining room. So far we've got lots of activity on the K2 in Chris's hand there.
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire, is that where you're from? Yorkshire? Sounds like the K2 going off over there. Can you take your
Stop.
hand, can you take your hand off the K2
Hold it.
reader, please?
Magnetic.
Thank you very much. So my name's Dino, this is Chris in the chair with the mask on. You've told us you're from Yorkshire, can you give us your name? You did, that's correct. Can you give us your first name?
Yes.
And what is your first name?
They come here.
Who comes here?
Used to.
Yes, we do. And we have Suzanne here as well. She comes here.
Time.
So can you give us your name?
It didn't die.
No, that's correct. You didn't die. If you're here talking to us, you're still, spirit's still living on. Would you like to communicate with us? Tell us your name. Maybe why you're here.
Fusion.
Now. Are you attached to anything in this museum?
Wicked.
Is anything in this museum?
I've been putting it.
Where have you been putting it?
K2.
Yep, the K2. This is the device in Chris's hand.
Finished.
No, we're not finished yet.
Ran.
What part of Yorkshire did you come from? Yorkshire's a big county. Did you come from the town of York?
13.
Did you come from Leeds? Did you come from Bradford?
Only 2.
What only 2 was that?
Too far.
It's sort of big. I'm also not sure if that
Min.
was Suzanne just yawning then.
The F word.
Just heard a big yawning sound in here.
Yes.
Are we boring you here?
Repaid.
How were you repaid?
Bella. Fuel. What's your name?
My name's Dino. We've got Chris sitting down.
Next.
Chris, and also Suzanne's out the other side of the door there.
Latin.
Can you speak?
No.
Can you speak some Latin for us? Thank you for touching the REM pod.
It's a holiday.
Can you take your hand off the REM
Who
pod,
are
please?
you?
Stop touching the REM pod, please. Thank you.
Meeting.
Meeting who?
Meeting.
Yes, you've said that twice now. Are you touching Chris? Chris is the lady sitting in the chair. Can you move something in this room for me, please? Can you move one of those plastic balls on the table? If you move them, they will make flashing lights, red and blue. You still haven't told us your name yet. We were in the Bagot Centre next door.
Blancmange.
Blancmange. Your name is Blancmange.
Okay.
We were in the Bagot Centre next door and there were people wanting to talk to us in there. We were getting names, we were getting action.
Who was that?
There was a person called Roy. Roy was in there talking to us. And someone called Shackley. Do you know them?
Tamworth.
Tamworth?
S-box.
Yeah, that's the device that she's using. Can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up? How many fingers was I just holding up? If you're in here with us,
That's it.
can you move the glasses on the mannequin, please? Can you move those glasses, bring them down his nose a bit?
It's me.
Who's me?
Who am I?
Indeed, who are you? Who are we talking to? Can you give us your name?
Katrina.
Your name is Katrina. Thank you, Katrina. If that's Katrina, can you tell me?
7.
7. Is that how old you were? What does the number 7 mean?
7.
Yep, we've got 7.
Stop.
You want us to
Scott.
stop? Scott? Is that the name of someone who's here talking to us now?
The rough. No.
Is the REM pod going off there?
What? It's been.
It's been what?
This is it.
What's it?
Tonight.
Tonight what?
I think. 12. Gabrielle.
Thanks for the name. Is that a name of another spirit who's here?
4.
Can you tell us what it's like on the other side?
This is it.
What's it like over there? Is it boring?
1.
Do you have plenty to do?
Thirsty.
Since you've died and are hanging around the museum,
Got it?
what do you do? All day and all night?
Understand?
No, I don't.
It's it. That.
What is that? Not sure if that K2's been going off.
That's it.
Can you move one of the balls for me, please?
Go on.
Can you move one of the balls on the table? One of these balls here. Watch when I move it. See how that flashes? See how that flashes? If you can move that ball back to where it was, it will make the same flashing lights.
That's it.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to do another Esther session. This time we're in the schoolroom in the basement with Chris.
I can take it. I'm good.
Seem to be getting a bit of strobing going on from the...
Hi.
It's better.
Me. Move on. I like.
Okay, so thanks for talking with us tonight. My name's Dino. Chris is who you're talking to with the mask on. I was wondering if you could give us a name, please.
Okay. MILF. M.
So can you give us a name?
What?
Can you give me your
M.
name? M who?
Shut up.
No, I won't be shutting up. I'll be asking more questions. So if you can give me some answers, that would be great.
Best.
Okay, so we're going to start again. Had a few technical difficulties there, but we're back. So can you give me your name, please? I need the name of the spirit we're talking to. Especially the spirit that hangs around this area.
L.
The spirit that hangs around this area of the museum.
Barbed wire. Disc.
Lots of information,
Dead.
but not really much to say.
You're alone.
No, there's two of us here. Are you alone?
Maybe.
Is that why you like to make noises around the place and scare people? Because you're alone? You get bored?
2.
Do you like hanging around this area of the museum?
The same.
The same as what? Is there anything you'd like to say to us? Any information you'd like to give us? Can you move some of those
All of us.
Can you move some of those devices on the table? Can you touch that device in Chris's hand?
Oh, come on. That was a little kid's voice.
Yep, just touch
Tom.
Just touch that device, Tom, if that's your name. Thanks for that. If you touch that device, it'll make the lights go
Help me.
up to the red. I'll give you a bit more energy to do what you need to do as well.
What's that?
That's a camera.
M.
What does M stand for? Oh, that's the REM pod.
Emma. Exactly.
It's the REM pod going off. I'll just show you that.
Thank you.
Can you take that? Thank you. Thank you very much.
You know that.
What do I know?
What's up?
What's down?
Baby.
Is there a baby here? Baby spirit?
MILF.
What's a MILF?
Us.
You're a MILF.
Bob.
Bob's a MILF.
Mia.
So Bob and Mia. Who are Bob and Mia?
What? What do you want?
We want to talk to you. We want to communicate, have a conversation.
I'm eating.
Which means you talk to me and I talk to you and we exchange information. Like you give me your name and I'll give you my name. How about you give me your name? Please please tell me your name.
Bob.
Is your name Bob? If your name's Bob, please knock on something.
9.
2 knocks for yes, 1 knock for no. Is your name Bob?
With us. It's the point. Who is?
Can you move that chain for us? Last time we were here, you moved the chain for us. You made it swing. Can you do that again?
Hobbit. You. What's going on?
I'm a hobbit.
Yep. Uncle. Tom.
Uncle Tom. Well, I'm not Uncle Tom and I'm not a hobbit. Is this Bob I'm talking to?
Yep.
What was your last name, Bob?
Mia.
Bob.
Bob.
Bob Mia.
I'm Darren.
You're Darren. What was your last name, Darren? How can we help you? What would you like to talk about?
DM.
What would you like to talk about, Darren?
Beer.
You'd like to talk about beer.
Tap.
Beer from the tap. Have you been to the pub across the road, Darren?
Real.
Real beer from the real tap.
Hi.
Can you hear that music that's across the road?
She's.
Does that music disturb you?
Uncle.
Uncle Bob?
She wasn't there. 100.
100.
It can. Ooh. Yep.
Are you touching Chris?
Leave.
Yeah, we'll leave. If you can make that
I
chain...
know, that was a little kid's voice.
If you can make that chain swing...
Chris,
we'll
talk
leave.
to us.
Chris is talking to you.
Skin crawl. Hey.
If you can make that chain swing, we'll leave. All we have to do is just bang into it, push it, slap it. Make the chain swing and we will leave for you and leave you in peace. Sounds like the REM pod going off again. REM pod. Can you please stop?
Dad.
Take your hand off the REM pod, please.
Stop.
Can you take your hand off the REM pod, please? Just stop touching it.
Crawling.
Just stop touching it, please. Thank you. Thank you, Bob, or whoever that was.
Leaf. William. Oh my God, that was really, really creepy voice.
William. Is there a William here? Would you like to talk to us, William?
Leave.
We'll leave, but I want to see that chain swing first. Or give me a couple of loud bangs. And we'll definitely leave for you.
William. Talking to you.
Yeah, you're talking to me?
Yep.
Please continue talking to me.
Yep.
Please continue to talk to me.
Need help.
Yes, we need help. We need help for you to talk to us so you can give us some information, answer some of our questions. Maybe start by telling me how many spirits are here tonight.
Here.
How many spirits are here?
3.
3 spirits.
2.
2 living spirits? If that's correct, tap twice for yes.
There's
once for
more.
no. There's more than that.
5.
5. 5.
3.
So you're not quite sure how many spirits are here then? There could be 5, there could be 3.
I could leave that.
You still haven't made the chain swing for me. Could you please do that? I'm asking you nicely.
5. Oh. That's okay.
That's okay, yes.
Jeans on.
What sort of stuff were you wearing when you were
Together.
alive? Were you wearing jeans or were you wearing a suit? Or were you wearing working clothes? Were you a miner? Were you a farmer?
Heaps.
Or did you own a business in the town? Were you a teacher?
Leave.
We will leave soon. Can you please make that chain
Welcome.
swing? Can you please make that chain swing for me?
Let me in.
No, you're not coming in. You're not attaching yourself to us.
Quick.
No, there'll be none of that.
Obviously. What?
Is there anything else you'd like to say before we finish this session off?
Miss.
Can you make a noise for us or make that chain swing, please, before we finish?
Stop.
We'll stop soon. Give us a sign. Give us a sign that you're here.
Tim.
Tim. I seem to remember that name from last time.
M. I see. Mum.
Okay. We're not really getting much more now, I think. Just going to move in.